So this past Monday on Raw, we finally had the new Judgment Day being booked by Triple Nose to finally stand tall over the Terror Twins. Yes, this new Judgment Day of Finn Balor, Carlito, JD McDumbass, Dominic Mysterio, and Liv Morgan. So finally, after what should have happened 2 weeks ago on the Raw after SummerSlam, they finally get their justice over Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, also known as the Terror Twins. That being said, when you look at how things went down, how they strategically finally used their numbers against Rhea and Damian, how they carefully played their spots, I'm just thinking, like, why exactly do they need to add Raquel Rodriguez into this group? Some people have been saying online, oh, we need to add Raquel into the group. Oh, we need to have Raquel in the new Judgment Day to be bodyguard to Liv Morgan. Why exactly do we need to do that? It's like, why do we need to go down this path when we know exactly, this whole reason why I'm opposed to this is because we know how this path is going to eventually go down. It's going to end with Raquel turning on Liv or vice versa. It's kind of like, for those of you unfamiliar with it, what happened in NXT with Dakota Kai and Raquel Rodriguez. Dakota turning on Raquel because she wanted a title match, or she wanted the NXT Women's title for herself. That's basically how it's going to go down. And why do we need to see a repeat of that with Raquel and Liv? Like, someone's going to turn on the other eventually. Like we've just had multiple betrayals already within the Judgment Day. Why do we need another one? Especially when you have two friends in storyline that are just basically going to do this kind of thing. What would be more interesting for Raquel Rodriguez, and I get it, you're trying to build her up. You're trying to get people to get interested in her because, yeah, she hasn't necessarily been all that interesting. I mean, I like Raquel Rodriguez, but her gimmick is just like, yeah, not for me. The whole flexing her back thing is not really compelling. But if you really want to have her play a role in this storyline, the best fit for her is to actually be this person as a voice of reason. Like, she needs to be that wake-up call for Liv Morgan because, as someone that hasn't turned on Liv Morgan yet, as someone that has really supported Liv, don't you think it would be much wiser for Raquel to try and snap some sense into Liv rather than, oh, I'm just going to use Raquel as a human shield for however long until Rhea Ripley gets my title? No, like, when I believe Rhea Ripley takes the title from Liv at Bad Blood, then Raquel Rodriguez steps into the picture at some point after when they have their cooldown with this feud and tries to knock some sense into Liv because, well, she has plenty of reason to. Like, she doesn't want her friend to be melting down into this darkness, even though she already has. But yeah, she needs to knock some sense into her tag team partner, knock some sense into one of her closest friends that they came together last year. So yeah, she needs to remind Liv who she truly is. And why would she join the Judgment Day too if someone like Dominic Mysterio is there? Dominic Mysterio, who played a role in costing Raquel Rodriguez her women's world title match against Rhea at Payback last year. Are they really going to coexist together? Can they coexist? The $1 million question. Who knows? I personally don't think so. So basically, Raquel Rodriguez opposing to what Liv and Dom are doing, I feel like it's more beneficial than, Raquel just joining the Judgment Day or Liv recruiting Raquel into the Judgment Day. Like, let's say they have her return at Bash in Berlin, and then, oh, boom, there's Raquel as Liv's bodyguard. Like, really? Like, this is what we're going to do with her. So, yeah, I feel like Raquel being that guiding, kind of like being that counselor of sorts to Liv, trying to be that wake up call that you need to snap out of what the hell you're doing with this revenge. You're taking it way too far. That's how Triple H needs to book Raquel. I'm sure you can still have her as his dominating force, but you still have to, if you want to integrate it in the story, be the one that opposes Liv, but also like at the same time, also have some continue that beef with Rhea, because they still have some issues to resolve with Rhea as well. And then maybe in between, like slowly but surely, resolve those issues with Rhea, because your main enemy is Liv, in terms of storyline between Raquel and Liv Morgan. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the whole. Oh, Raquel's gonna return to come back as Liv Morgan's bodyguard. Like that's not very ideal in my opinion, and it would just make Liv more of a scaredy cat in my opinion, a more of a cowardly heel. So that's not necessary, not very necessary in my opinion. And also, you also have to consider if Raquel joins the Judgment Day, and I don't want to bring real life into the matter, but Raquel, the reason why she was out for so long is because of her skin condition. That it really flared up back at Elimination Chamber, and I still am very I give her props for going through that match despite that really flaring up on the flight there. But she has to, I hope that she's very healthy now, to come back, return. I see that she's training now, but you put her in the Judgment Day and it suddenly flares up again. Like it's like, why put her there? So it's just, you just have to be careful. You just have to be careful. That's why I'd rather have her be opposing Liv, just in the event that you can't you can't use her, utilize her. So it's something to also think about. It's like, what if that thing flares up again? So, and again, I don't want it to, because, she's been recovering for so long, and she's been wanting to get back on TV. So, yeah, you just have something to think about if you're trying to book this thing, trying to find a way to get Raquel Rodriguez into the story, which personally I still don't. But I think the best route, I know I'm repeating myself, is to have Raquel oppose Liv and Dom. So yeah, just my quick thoughts on people saying, oh, Raquel should be Liv Morgan's bodyguard. No, let's not do that. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on this topic. Raquel supposedly, or people saying Raquel should be Liv Morgan's bodyguard, or if you're also on my side saying Raquel should be opposing Liv Morgan on when she comes back. But let me know which side of the fence you're on, and let me know how you thought of the new Judgment Days segment appearance, beatdown of the Terror Twins on this past Monday's Raw in the comments below. Let's have a conversation about it. And again, I'd like to know your thoughts about it. And until the next video, keep that lasagna very cold in the fridge with your takes on the world of sports. And as always, peace out.